So, welcome all to the tutorial on Flash Builder. Let's get started right away. I create a new Flex project. We have Flex library project where you can create a library file and reuse in other projects. Flex mobile project where you can create apps for your Android, iPad, BlackBerry and other mobile devices. We have the action script project where you can create an AS file and again use it in other projects, and we have the other type of projects. And we have the application component item renderer module skin. We'll be using these as we go on. I create a Flex project. I keep it as flex underscore 1, and I keep the application type as default. SDK version 4.6, that's also default. I click on next. Here the application server type is none. I keep it as. The other types of options available are ASP.NET, Java, Cold Fusion, PHP, where you want your Flex application to connect to any of the remote objects and get the data from. But this scenario I'm going to keep it as none. And the output folder is bin debug. I click on next. The library path is mx only. The main source folder resides on src. The main application file name is flex1.mxml. I click on finish. Here I select mx only because mx components run faster than the Spark components, but the Spark components are more UI friendly and rich in look, but those needs more tweaks when you use the Spark components. So for training purpose I'm using the mx component. A project is created. Okay, so here we go. We have the mxml file with source and design view. I can view the design. As I click on design view, here one more tab has come in as components, which will display all the Flex components. Here we have the states, the properties window of the particular component, the appearance, the CSS styling, and here we have the AS doc if at all there is anything. Here we get the error messages. Here the data services, that this is to monitor the network, and we have the outline of the application. Here we have the package explorer. Other than that, we have windows. So anytime you close any of the window, you can go to windows, show view, and click on the particular window and it will come up here. We also have another as navigator. If it is not there, you can click it here, NAVIGA, and here we got it. So I am used to having this navigator along with the explorer, so I dragged and place it here. So this is one view, one way of viewing the files in the Flex project. So this video I'll show you how to create a component and modules. Okay, so first I create another package, new package as components. I right click and new mxml component. I'll name the component as first comp, and it's based on canvas, and width I'm going to do as 100%, but anytime you can go inside and modify the width. I click on enter. I go to design view. Okay, so my first component, I just want a tab navigator. I drag and drop it here. As you see, initially it will be of relative size with the positions. I remove this and I make the width as 100%. As you press a space bar, automatic suggestion will come. In the automatic suggestions, you hit control space bar to again control space bar, control space. This will show you all the attributes. Control space bar will give you the events, again control space styling, again control space CSS. So this will give you a mix up of all. So height equal to 100%. Now I go to the design view, you can view that it's 100%. Now we want to add a tab. Here you can click and first tab, I click on here, second tab, that's it. So in first tab I'm going to place a button, just a dummy button, and second I'm going to place a checkbox. That's it. So I save this component. In the flex one, I go here and I go to design view, I add another tab navigator. I click on this, I add it as first com. I add one more as second com. So here tab navigator, again I change the width as 100%, sorry, height as 100%, width as 100%. You can also select the tab navigator and modify the height and width here, but I would recommend modifying it in source, as you will get an hands-on on the code. So in the first component I am going to place the first com. So here I select the first com, select the canvas, and inside this I am going to start typing F. I give this angle bracket, and automatically all the classes inside the project will come up and the reference classes. So I click on first, it has come up components, so it resides inside the components directory and first com. I hit on enter, I give the width as 100%, I close it. You can see here the first com, the first tab and second tab has come in, and the second comp is empty. Now let me run this and see. So here we go. My Chrome has I don't have an latest Flash builder, so I go to my Mozilla. Here we go. We have the first comp and second comp. Second comp is empty. We haven't added anything. In the first comp we have added one more tab navigator as first tab, second tab. In the first tab we have a button. Second tab we have checkbox. Obviously I didn't add any functionality to this, so this is a simple component. For the second comp, I'm going to create a module. Let me create a module. New module, second module. Basically the namings are not right, just bear with me. I click on 100%, I have the module. I say same way I go to the design view, I drag and drop an advanced data grid. The ID is ADG1, type is tree. If you type is tree, it will come in this way. So these are one beautiful features where automatically the data will get binded. So we can see this in our future tutorials. Okay, inside this I am going to add a module loader. So all the modules have to be loaded by a module loader, and the URL is relative to the flex, wherever the flex is residing. So it's in same directory. So I'm going to go second module.swf. Here the modules, I need to give the SWF name because modules are pre-compiled to an shockwave file and are loaded dynamically during the execution of the project, not during the compile time. So here you can give any name. During the compile time this will not throw an error, but during runtime it will search for the SWF with the current name and it will throw an error. Let's check it out now. Okay, before that, okay, since I have created as module, it has automatically added this blue color icon. Otherwise, we have to right click properties, flex modules. The second module we have to add. It means if suppose the module is not there, it would be like a normal file, as you can see. So I want to add as a module, right click properties, add, browse src, second module. I click OK. The moment I click OK, a blue color icon has come in and the module gets built. Now you can go to bin debug and check that SWF file name with second module has been created. So this is the file which will be loaded inside the flex.swf. Let me run this and show you. I hit on enter. The first com already we have seen. The second com, as I click on the second com, it took 2 seconds to load the file, but the next time when I come, it has automatically taken from the cache. So this is all about modules and components. Modules can be, I prefer using modules in the project. This will reduce the initial size. Okay, let me go to the size of the project directory and show you. So here if we see, the flex SW file is 80 KB. These are the supporting files which will be loaded only once in a application, and the second module is 79. As you see, we have built the second file as second module, so it has taken 79. Otherwise it would have combined with the flex one. Already the flex one has the combination of the component. Otherwise the simple application will not be of that much size. Let me show you. If I comment out this, Control Shift C, and let me check the directory now. No, I think it has not built out clearly, but if we have imported it here, so I guess it's taking. But otherwise, if you don't include a component, just a plain MXML application SWF file will be of less size, but since a component is included, it's increasing the size. But as the project gets bigger and bigger with more number of MXMLs, if you make all the MXML as a component, your SWF size is going to be really of huge size, and the initial loading of the application is going to be a long time. So what I would suggest is start using the modules and make the application with as much of modules as you can, and try reducing the components, and that will help in a relatively higher speed of the application. Thanks for watching, and we'll meet in another tutorial.